Greetings, folks. This is Mason. How you doing? I am here to you just first to thank you for your response to my challenge to black men, especially all of you black men out there who was looking to join us, who stood up, who stood for righteousness. I appreciate that. It's going to take all of us to do this. Now, we have to look at ourselves as being capable of doing anything we think of. I was at the store today, and I saw a black woman with two children, and they were getting out of line. They were acting up, and she said to them, "Come here and stop acting smart." That's a common saying in our community. Stop acting smart. Why are we saying stop acting smart? Maybe it's the fact that education, learning to read and write, was against the law for slaves. For a slave to show intelligence, for a slave to show he could read, for a slave to show that he could understand and comprehend his environment by being intelligent was dangerous, not just to him, but to his whole family. If you went downtown and showed white folks that you were smart, they may come and destroy your whole neighborhood. And I understand that that was a protective mechanism. Don't act smart in front of white folks. That's where it came from. But we're free now. We don't have to have the cultural restrictions placed on us by that system to continue to guard us as we go to the future. We don't have to have that idea that we are somehow restricted by others. We're free now. It's time to act like we're free and throw off that fake culture that wasn't ours in the first place. We don't even have a black culture. Our culture was given to us by a slave system. We didn't develop a culture like the Europeans, the Irish got their culture, the Germans got their culture, the Japanese have their culture developed through history, through victories and defeats and cultural exchanges. Our culture was thrust on us by a slave system. I understand that. Therefore, we may want to throw off some things. Another saying I hear all the time is, don't forget where you came from. Really? I understand what they mean. Don't forget the lessons of the past. Don't forget the history. Don't forget to take care of your people when you get there. I have a better idea. Don't forget where you're going. Don't forget where you're going. You're going to freedom. You came from slavery. You're going to prosperity. You came from poverty. You're going to independence. You came from dependency. Don't forget where you're going. And don't forget where your children are going. Don't forget where your grandkids are going. Another saying I hear all the time. Give something back to your community. Really? What do I owe my community? I never hear folks say, give something back to your family, to your wife, to your child. Give something back to your community means the community of slaves. It means to your group, to your church, to your organization, to your job, but not to your family. Slave master never wanted you to give anything to your family. He wanted to become your family. So let's stop this rhetoric from the past, folks. Give something back to your future. How many people out there know who their great-great-great-great-great-great-grandmother is? Many of us don't. Most of us, I would say, do not know who our great-great-great-great-grandmother is. And the reason why is because your great-great-great-great-grandmother did not leave you an inheritance. Had she left you an inheritance, you have a plaque on her wall dedicated to what she has done for you. You will tell your kids about her, and you will leave something for your grandkids. Let's leave something for our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren, our great-great-great-great-grandchildren who we will never meet. Lay down some rules, lay down your thoughts, lay down who you are, lay down the path of freedom that you're taking, even if you don't make the path yourself. The path is down there for your kids and your children's children. The journey to freedom is a group journey. The celebration of freedom is a private celebration. Celebrate your freedom because the journey has already been paid for and made on your behalf. You owe. You have a testimony for those who came before you, who was fearful of the thought of you going to school, who was fearful of the thought of you standing up and looking at white folks in the eye, which is against the law. You owe it to those people dead in their graves now, fearful of the idea of one day you may be able to own your own home, your own property. We owe it to them. Stop depending on master to take care of us and start depending on us to take care of us. This is Mason, the author of Tribalism, and you are to be free. Understand, folks, stay right or be left. We are going to freedom. God bless you.